Then director's supposed to be on vacation, but she works like us. Like she doesn't just sit in meetings all day. She's actually in those weeds with us too. Um, that's like why she's like my favorite director. My last 12 years
Francis,
now.
Francis,
She
Lucky Doos and Lou.
she then tells us that our department is now being moved underneath another department. Um, the problem with this is the new department director that they hired is a complete bitch. Like she's the embodiment of why I left my last job. And now I'm getting moved back underneath now we're getting moved underneath her, and it's kind of a slap in the face because my director had applied for that position, and my director, she's been at the university for like 19 years, knows the ins and outs of everything, ITS
Beware of
and
Yeti.
fact staff side included. And she didn't get the position because the CIO, for the first time in
I have
university's
many,
ITS
many
history in
wares.
like 40 years, first time this
Many deals
happened,
for a
the
friend of
CIO
Brummels,
stepped in
like you.
and said, I want to interview this person. So what does that tell you?
Many farewells.
Inside job. And that person is the one who got the position, which from what I know, because I know firsthand, none of the level threes at the university voted for her. They all said no. So guess who still gets it? That lady. Because who? She's buddy with the CIO. Um so she so now like so now that she's got it, the that department is that where my dad is under, they're probably gonna lose like two or three LSP threes. So they're gonna lose like two or three level threes from their department just from that move alone. Because she's quite a pain. She's a micromanager, and she asks the same fucking question every day because she expects an update the very next day. She's trying to run the shit like it's business, and education doesn't function that way. I learned that like my first 2 months on the job here at the university, coming from the corporate world. But that's not an excuse her because she's been here before. She used to be in the IT department 15 years ago, so she knows this already. This is just what the CIO wants. So, because my director didn't get it, and we're getting moved underneath there, I'm not happy by it. My friend who's in the department here, he's not happy about it. My director's not happy about it. My level three in my department, I mean, she's indifferent, but she's already been trying to like leave for over 5 or 6 years now. She's just trying to get her P's and Q's in order before she puts in her 2 week notice. And so all that leaves you left is the level one. That's why I said I don't think my department is going to exist in 12 to 14 months. So it's sad. So now my best friend and I, we've made a pact with one another because he has an interview lined up. Um, we're both gunning for a St. Jude position, and if in the agreement is if he gets whichever one of us gets in there first has to get the other one in there. Like we're jumping ship, and that kind of fucked my whole weekend up when I got the news of that. I mean, and I'm telling you, that team meeting when my director said that, we were all quiet. None of us said anything. She's like, it's not. She's like, everyone good? It's like y'all acting like your dog died or your family member passed away. Like, is it everything good? I just said I have nothing positive to say just because I have a relative who works directly underneath that director, and it is not looking good. So that's where my comment comes from. So yeah, fun.
Hey, Rod,
Yo,
my computer crashed. It's trying to restart, and I don't know what's going on. So I don't know how quickly I will be able to get back in.
you got time. We can chill for 15. Don't bother me.
It just froze, and the screen went black, and then it shut itself off.
Oops.
So I'm on my phone at the moment.
Yeah, we're waiting for our company to pull the $3 an hour shift differential away from us because they basically pulled fucking everything else away. And when they do that, their ultimatum is, well, all of us are going to day shift and there's fuck all you can do about it, or you're losing all of your very experienced laminators. So you can find a way to fix it or fuck off. And there's a couple companies we've been looking at, and we had a job offer to go all the way to Colorado. The problem with that is both of us are locked into 18th month leases.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, but the job in Colorado pays like $37 an hour to fix wind turbines. So I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it.
That would be a massive climate change for you.
I don't give a shit. It's colder. I like the cold.
Where in Colorado?
You'll find it. Hold on. Windsor.
Is that eastern Colorado on the flats or western Colorado in the mountains?
That would be eastern Colorado, like a little bit before you hit the border of Wyoming. Let's see. Google Maps says it's next to Rocky Mountain National Park and Pawnee National Grassland. And the actual, what I'd actually be doing is I'd be repairing wind turbine blades. It's like, I can do that. It's just, I'm already locked into it. Fuck it.
So at least it's not like Kansas, Nebraska.
No. Which still, I wouldn't care. It's cold up there. And I produce more body heat than like an additional 2 extra humans combined, so it'd be fine for me. Oh no, because we're working on our. Can I say it? Can I say this? Hold on, let me see if I can say this. Okay, I can. So I was working on a fucking Romeo 6 communication box, and when we first started that project, my buddy Luis, he looks at me and goes, "Why the fuck are you so damn hot?" And I was like, "What do you mean? Like I can like feel you. You're like a radiant heater. Like, go away." I was like, "I'm sorry, it's 90 fucking degrees in here, and you're having me move a 200-pound box on my fucking self. Leave me alone." Wintertime, it's great because the building, for whatever fucking reason, has really shitty AC and heating. So in the wintertime, when it's 50 degrees inside the building, I'm fine. And everybody else is like dying because they only hire anemic people for whatever fucking reason. Fucking cold-blooded reptiles. Right, did you see that the fucking Hulks and Helldivers now have jetpacks?
I saw the Reddit post. Yep.
Why?
They fly now.
Oh, and we have a review bomb cape now, which is pretty cool.
I mean, I'll never use it, but it is cool.
I just wore it for the flare, so fuck it.
Oh, goody. It's currently 103 degrees.
You moved to Bakersfield.
Yep.
Damn it, Valen.
Didn't want to. Didn't really have a choice. If I
you
wanted to
become a
live
baker?
someplace I could afford.
I say we all move up to the Arctic Circle and overclock our computers with the natural cooling.
I don't think I'll do that.
It's just a YouTube video that popped up just called The Accidental 400 milligram edible. How is that the accidental edible?
I like how the spire despawned, but your character is still praying to it. Ian.
Oh, I am, aren't I? Well, not anymore.
You have to do /hiss while you're praying to turn into a steak.
Alright, we're gonna roll as is. When you get in, we'll make some swap changes. So let's go ahead and do trash.
I must get closer. I am out of range. Too far away. I am out of range. I require a target. Too far away. I don't have a target.
Uh-oh. Oh no!
Dang.
Great. New plan. Champions, take care of her while we check on our cartels.
I really hate applying for jobs. I'm just putting that out there, man. Absolute
Damn.
bullshit.
If what our company's saying is true, and our AVL contract, so we have a contract with a company called AVL. They do like military like communications equipment. If we get that contract back up, we might see bonuses again.
Might.
I
don't like the might part of that.
I don't either.
You do or you don't. Like.
That's what I said. I was like, John, you gotta stop saying might. It's either do or don't. It's me.
Yeah.
But they took away the discretionary bonuses because apparently we're so far in the fucking red. We were at verge of losing the company. So, gee, maybe you shouldn't have bought a $40 million building.
That's fine.
And then our attendance and punctuality bonus they took away. So.
Shit, I'm helping my managers do an audit because they have no idea what the hell they're doing, and I'm the person not even in a managerial position practically helping them do their damn job.
Yeah, I wouldn't fucking do it.
I'm doing the bare minimum.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I must get closer. I can't use that item yet.
Relax.
Let's kickstart this. It's not ready yet. Forget this, I'm out. I need to target something first. Forget this,
Relax.
I'm out. Let's kickstart this. Forget this, I'm out. I don't have a target. Hey, I just polished it. That item is still recharging. Out of range. Forget this, I'm out.
Collide phase change.
Oh, do we want a hero?
It's not ready yet.
This is like the best pull I've ever had on road. Why can't I have this during progress?
Because
Did the new effects take place yet, or am I bullshitting you?
No, it's just I keep getting the 5 tier, the 5 proc buff. Every roll has been the 5 proc. So it's like, oh wow, why can't this happen every damn time?
Nice work.
Because
Oh, that's one nuisance out of the way.
Like that's the only time Rogue is like on the meters is when the procs actually happen. And I wish that needs to get changed, but whatever.
new mount available.
Alright people, you know the name of the game. Name of game. First up is age.
DK64.
Oh yeah.
My sisters used to fight over who got to sing the rap at the beginning.
Get closer.
And to this day, I've never actually beaten that game.
Require a target.
I couldn't.
I can't wait for the new one.
I couldn't do the part where you had to get the
I am
two
out of
keys
range.
and the one had to be like the original Donkey Kong game. I couldn't beat all the levels. I would get to like the second to last one and I would die to the stupid barrels.
I think for me, it was we get to the I
need
think
to
it's like the
target
crystal
something
caverns, whatever they call it, and then there's those challenge stuff where if you fail, it's like get out, and then it just start that countdown. Scared the shit out of me as a
Too
kid.
far away.
Scary.
I used to have to do the Jack in the Box because we would take turns, me and my sisters. But for the Jack in the Box boss, they would just all refuse to do it, and I would always have to do the boss battle for that one because they would get scared.
Alright, up next is Yanmei. Name a game.
Yeah. Let me think about my Game Boy Color games.
It's the tussle of the century, folks.
You know, I like The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. That's the one that I had. There were 2 versions. And you could only do certain things with both of them, something. I'm here, by the way.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I can't use that item yet.
Look out, monkey people!
No!
I know what he meant.
Whereas when we shouldn't have this too.
For some reason, that sounded better than odd people in my brain.
Well,
Boy, you got over here.
They're at it again. Oh, never mind. He moved.
Actually, Wesley.
It's not ready yet.
Watch your step.
More evidence why I'm on the lead.
I must get closer.
Help so.
Too far away. I can't use that item yet.
Help so.
It's not ready yet.
Watch your step.
That item is still recharging.
Oh, I could hear that crowd from all the way out here. Just don't let the fame go to your
I
head.
can't attack that target.
Alright, up next on Name a Game is Dark. Name a game.
Backyard baseball.
Never got to play that one, but I know it.
Yeah, me and my stepdad played that. And he always would try to cheat and pick the same players, and we would argue and fight for about 10 minutes over it.
I must get closer. I am out of range.
That's awful, but that's really funny.
I know, isn't it?
Far away.
It drove my mom nuts because she was not into video games, and she didn't understand it at all, and she hated it, and it was just like, that was just our thing, like, sorry.
I am out of range.
Oh no.
I must get closer.
Alright, next up is me. Alright, so mine is gonna be Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga for the
Too far
GBA.
away.
Oh, that was fun.
I remember when my mom brought that home
I must get
from
closer.
the base, and that became like my favorite game to play for like 3 years straight. It was just too much fun. I still think that's probably one of the best Mario and Luigi RPGs. I don't think they'll probably ever top that one. It was just good fun, and it was turn-based, which is crazy because I hate turn-based, but that turn-based was just fun. So yeah, that's fine.
Does the theme song or the battle theme song get stuck in your head still sometimes? Because it does for me.
I have to think about it. Once I think about it, it doesn't leave the head for a bit.
Uh-huh.
I don't have a target. I am out of range.
Alright, so up next on Name a Game is... So is Lee.
Ow.
The the record show I didn't pull any of this.
Let the record show that I trusted you and you betrayed me.
Spider-Man and Venom, Maximum Carnage. I don't think I've heard of that one.
All my treason character.
Ma'am.
Beat 'em up for the SNES/Genesis. Oh, I would have liked that. Alright, next up on Name a Game is Shot. Name a Game.
What do you mean, do I control the record? Record.
You said let the record show. Aren't you recording this?
Oh yeah, I've always recorded. But also, I'm gonna doctor the footage, so
Oh boy.
I'm
Thanks,
gonna
Nixon.
I'm gonna pull a government.
Okay, side topic. If you're looking for gifts to give your kids that they're gonna cherish like literally all their life,
5,
if you
4,
can find a way how to
3,
make a pillow
2,
and give it to your
1.
kid, they will out of their favorite thing.
Too
So,
far
like,
away.
their favorite thing, like a shirt or whatever, they will literally hold on to that
It's
for the
not
rest of
ready
their
yet.
life. I use my mom's the pillow
Watch
she
your
made me
step.
like oh my gosh back in like 2001 as my gift to keep my head up. So ideas if you're looking for stuff. It works.
Watch where.
Hero, why haven't you?
Can't use that item yet. I must get closer.
This fight is so fun on heroic. When people don't know what they're doing.
Oh, especially when they don't know DPS and stuff. Or you don't read the DPS check mark. Have you made it to the jump guy
Watch your
on
step.
heroic?
No, he wasn't that hard.
I am out of range.
Only because I think we were able to heal out of it, honestly.
Well, and it's the gear too.
Yeah, I'm about to say then you're just blessed. Because that is a wall.
Well, with also, like, the crabs are so easy to kill with all the gear that I feel like they would have been such a pain in the ass a while ago. The thing after him, though, I don't want to lead because of that. Trying to beg people to do their jobs,
Talking about the crab?
I must get closer.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's the next wall.
Watch your step.
Too far away.
With the big enough ladder. With the big enough ladder, you can get over any wall.
I can't use that item yet.
Watch where.
Get ready to run to the speakers, watch circle.
Phase shift
Go,
up.
go. Watch circles.
Get knocked outward.
Oh no.
Get knocked outward. Get knocked out, bud.
I am out of range. That item is still recharging.
Watch your step.
I must get closer.
Y'all doing week 1 frog this
Far away.
year?
What in heroic?
Yeah.
Which way?
Are you?
I am
I
out of
do it
range.
every year.
I don't know, maybe.
Hell yeah! If you're doing it, I'm doing it.
Okay, well that means you need to play a lot more.
Okay.
Y'all just forget how much of a psychopath Rye is to do week 1 prog heroic.
That's
I did
kind
it
of
in
the
Wrath,
reason I want to do
and
it.
Mero and I did it in Mop. We just gave up in WAD.
A lot of things are given up in WAD, gonna be honest with you. Hopes and dreams, etc.
All right, Squidward, calm down.
I mean, she's not wrong.
That blowhard would never shut up.
I mean,
You have my
so
thanks,
I had
champions.
probably higher expectations than I should have, considering it was the first expansion I had since
I did
joined.
warn
I was
you.
like, oh, this is gonna be so much fun, and
I
Oh,
did
man.
warn her. I told her not to pick the new class. I told her that was a path of frustration and horror, and she told me I was being ridiculous.
And yet I still main her after all these years. Oh ho ho.
Too far away.
Up next on Name a Game is Draco.
I require a target.
Magic.
I like how we're all waiting, and then she just goes right through it.
Oopsie.
Never heard of that game.
I need to target something first.
Hmm. 1990s PC game. Okay.
I saw that.
Up next on Name a Game is Times.
We go down from last week and go Call of Duty.
Hell yeah.
I am out of range.
I basically stopped playing Call of Duty after Ghost. So everything after Ghost, and I don't know anything after Ghost.
Your duties are no longer called.
Get closer.
No, it became cut and paste after that. I mean, it was cut and paste for a while, but it became even more so.
Up next on
I
Name a
need to
Game
target something first.
Oh, no,
I
this isn't
require
even
a
check.
target.
is Raytheon. Or Raytheon.
I was like, wait, the missile company?
Yeah, they're working. Yeah, they're playing with us.
I was like, about to make a, what do you call it, a
I must get closer.
a recruitment
Can be
game.
in the game.
2010 or before.
I am out of range.
Damn.
I don't have a
2010.
target. I require a target.
Sticks, dig through all that junk you're sitting on.
I don't know. My brain is blacked right now.
All good.
I'm thinking about a game, but this game on the last week, we name a game, some games already. So I'm thinking about it.
Okay. We'll do another while we're waiting for this DH. So up next on Name a Game is Breeb. Metal Slug. And Ninja Gaiden. Both good choices. I really want that. I really want to pick up the new Ninja Gaiden that's coming out, but I want to pay $60 for it. That's too much for a Ninja Gaiden game.
I prefer that way, like 1 year. Or maybe some offers from Steam.
You got any good finds on Steam Summer Sale yet?
Ugh, Switch 2. Me and Age have things to say about it.
I have never said anything bad once ever.
Mm-hmm. Ay, ay, ay.
We'll do one more, and then I'm gonna kick the dude. This DH. Up next on Name a Game is Fred.
When the Wii first came out, my wife and I used to play Mario World together all the time. It was a blast because you had two people playing.
Stole my hearts.
Just she complains and said I always stole her hearts.
Goodies.
All the goodies.
Oh.
But we loved playing that together. It was very fun because it was two people, not a lot of two people players.
That's so sweet. Up next on Name a Game is Takari. RoboCop versus Terminator. Another super hard old game. Back when games were designed for you to lose, so you spent more money. And then if you forgot about some shit, you spent more.
They're still hard games.
They're not the same. It's not the same type of difficulty.
Play Blasphemous.
I hate that game.
What?
Good. Damn.
Blasphemous is such a good game.
I don't know. It's just. I think it's more so the aesthetics. I'm not just the sprites for it is like I don't like this.
Ugh, that's like a stab in my heart. I love those aesthetics. I hate the new one because it has like anime rendered cinematics, and it just doesn't. It doesn't work with like that brooding creepiness from the first one.
For Melee, that became very true with the PS2 era for me. start that because that's when I started. I got the Mega Man Mega Man Legacy Collection, and then I never. I beat Mega Man 2 and 3. I couldn't beat any of the others, especially 1. Then my mom and dad, they got me a Mega Man X collection on the PS2, and I couldn't beat a single one. No, I lied. I beat Mega Man X8. That one I did beat, but it didn't feel nowhere near as hard as Mega Man X 1 through 7. So PS2 era was definitely like owned more than I beat.
Didn't they release like a string of good games and then just give up on that franchise?
So what?
Didn't they release like a string of good games for Mega Man and then they just gave up on the franchise or something like that?
Debatable. So I'm not as huge.
I've never played them.
I'm not as huge as a Mega Man fan as other people are. My issue with Mega Man was the art style just looks fucking weird. If you look at I think it's Mega Man 10, 10 and 11. If you look at Mega Man, it really started with Mega Man 8. I think it was 8 is when they switched to that 3D, the 3D models, and it just looks so out of place. It just looks weird. So like the new Mega Man, it's good, it's hard, it just looks weird. They should have kept going with what they were doing with Mega Man X. And Mega Man X, it had 3D models, but it looked good, and it still kept true to the formula too. So, but I think Capcom they're not gonna make a Mega Man 12, even though it's been talked about for like 5 years now. I think Mega Man's on ice for probably until the next coming probably on ice until 2030, which is kind of sad.
2, 1.
Time to teach you young punks a lesson.
Hello.
Spread. From you. Special coming.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
Get closer.
Spread.
I'm bringing them over here. Ignore the ugly movement.
Too far away. I can't use that item yet.
Spread. Deep.
Oh, let's see what I got.
Spread. Medium ball. Big ball.
Bombs down, hit boss.
Must get closer. That item is still recharging.
And
I don't have a target. I need to target
Watch
something
your
first.
step.
Time to take out the trash!
It's not ready yet.
Spread. From you. Special coming. Target you.
Nothing yet.
Medium ball. Spread. Big ball.
bombs down, hit the boss.
Too far away. I can't use.
Spread.
Oh, let's see what I got.
That item is still
Spread.
recharging.
Bombs down, hit boss.
Spread.
That's one less goblin on Gallywix's side. My venture buddies will take over cleanup from here. Thanks.
Alright, up next on Name a Game is Fire Tits. I don't know if they're in here, because I'm not familiar with that name. Oh, it's Firejack. Okay.
Oh.
Metroid Fusion / Metroid Zone on GBA. Love them both equally.
I am out of range.
The spider infusion. Ugh, that's fight still makes me angry. I think it's called the Yakuza. I remember when that game came out, reading something in Nintendo Power of all places, where the guy said that he would rather be kidnapped by the actual Yakuza than fight the spider again.
I kind of just get a little anxious about Metroid Dread, and I never even played it. I just watched Age play it, and ugh.
I need to target something first.
Such a good series. I am not going that. Are we going that way? Why are we going that way?
Don't go that way. Go the other way.
Alright, up next on we're gonna be, what are we gonna do this week? Actually, let me think first.
Oh man, I don't get a turn because I'm not in there.
Oh, you're here. So, let's do you then. Name a game, Valen.
It was on my Commodore 64 that I had in high school, and it was the Olympics, and it had 8 different sports. There was like a diving, which my friends and I were obsessed with, and we would just sit there trying to beat each other over and over and over and over. There was a track and field one. There was a pole vault. Obviously, it's been a long time, but yeah, boy, we were obsessed with that.
I require a target.
And because I owned it, I got to practice it more than everybody else. So I had all the high scores except on the diving, because my best friend Mike managed to get like this incredible perfect dive and a series of perfect dives, and I was never able to beat that high score. So I had all of the high scores but one. It pissed me off.
Damn.
Okay, we'll change it up this week, and we're gonna do name a game from 2011 or later, so newer games.
Yay!
So we're gonna start with age, 2011 or newer.
Blasphemous. It's such a good game, and you should try it.
Target something first.
It is a really good game. It's a side scroller. It's like one of like those like Metroidvanias that popped up everywhere after Konami was just like, nah, we're gonna make gambling machines instead of making the Castlevania game everybody wants. But it's like it's difficult. Why am I still in combat? What did you guys do? No, I'm not gonna get the Blasphemous board game. I'm not a complete loser. But
wow. All right.
No, I don't like board games. But so it's like why they call it Blasphemous is there's more coming. This is why you don't ever go this way. Basically, it's really based off of like Spanish High Catholicism, but the center of their religion is like this creature called the Miracle, and it's more like a Lovecraftian type entity that manipulates people based on their prayers. So like whether the individuals get blessed or cursed depends kind of on however it because it doesn't have a gender or anything. Yes, there's a guy with a very big triangular hat. It's based off of Capriote, which is like a penitential hood for confraternities in Spain. So your character basically runs around with a giant sword and a giant pointy hat. Yes, it's a penance helmet of pain, basically. If you like Dark Souls or those kind of is Dark Souls the last one, or Demon Souls or any of those kind of games, it's that type of difficulty curve. Confraternities. Look it up. It's like a civil version or like a civic version of like a monastic order. They call them confraternities. It's a whole thing. No, it's not a KKK pointy hat. The KKK stole that from Spanish settlers to try to blame them for the horrible things they were doing. You could look into how that design came about, but that's neither here nor there. And the system is really neat. It's also very difficult. There's a lot of spike auto kills, which people don't like. There's like bosses that take up the whole room. If you do things wrong, you die. It's very easy to get frustrated. It's very difficult, but it's a very fun game. Also, the music is very well done. There's 2 games in the series. The second one's not as good as the first one. It's not a lot of people. Some people really like it. Some people really don't.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
So up next, on Name a Game from 2011 or newer is Yanmei.
Yeah. I'm thinking. There was one that I really enjoyed recently. It was short, but it was really good. Shit. Skip over me for now. I gotta even limit it down to what console it was. Hello Kitty Island Adventure! Which actually exists now, by the way. If y'all don't know that, there's an actual game now. Hello Kitty Island Adventure, I shit you not, that is coming out.
Please tell me it didn't spawn off from the fucking South Park episode.
I mean, it's the same. When I say Hello Kitty Island Adventure, that is the actual name of it. So someone has to know.
I quit. I'm done. I'm going home.
I feel like Kasari would know.
I think they were talking about it in here one night.
Oh, thanks.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hero.
I got research to
I'm
develop.
out of range.
Watch your step.
I can't use that item yet.
Shaking out your bones. Toasting to my success.
That item is still recharging. Too far away.
Let's try a little
Stay away
experiment.
from lines.
I call this the green noise.
Watch your step.
Let's get before
this.
it sizzles.
I must get
Didn't
closer.
see that coming. Here's to a smash. Oh, check out the big bang. Shaking out your bones.
I can't use that item yet.
Toasting to my success.
Too far away.
Let's try a little experiment. I call this the green noise. If this is
Watch your
green
step.
wire,
That item
it'll
is
up the
still
kill rate
recharging.
20%. Didn't see that coming.
Knockback in 3, position. Knockback now, position, position, knockback.
Right there.
I am out of range. I must get closer. Too far away. I must get
Watch
closer.
your
This
step.
flesh get before it sizzles. Shaking out your bones.
It's not ready yet.
Here's to a
I
smash.
require a target.
Yeah.
Not enough juice. Streets are clear, and we got all the salvage we need. Meet me at the Galagio. It's time we blow.
Alright, up next on Name, a game that is from 2011 or newer, is Dark. And use your coins, folks. Or the token, whatever it's called, silver something.
Raft. Like a survival game.
I love Raft. So great.
Yeah, when I play with my friends, I am crazy because I will jump in and have all the sharks chase me and stuff. And yeah, I play recklessly, but I love playing that game.
I am the builder.
We are taking shortcuts, so shortcut this week.
Did you say no shortcut?
Yes.
Oh, yes, shortcut, yes.
I got a rune and a loser ticket.
Alright, up next on 2011 or newer is me. What's the name of this game I just bought yesterday? Blaze Blue Entropy Effect. It's actually, think of it as a beat 'em. I wouldn't say think. This is what it is. It's a beat 'em up roguelike. It's more of a beat 'em up than a roguelike. I only say it because the runs are really short. Like if you, like once you've read the abilities and you're just doing, you know, like say you're like 15 hours in, the runs are like 15 or 20 minutes without like cranking up the difficulty. So on like normal, one run is like 20 minutes. But it's really damn fun. Like I think if you ever play Fight and Rage, think Fight and Rage, but with a little bit of roguelike elements to it. So that's what I've been liking playing quite a bit. But I'm on a roguelike binge right now because it's random enough to where I can't memorize it, but also hard enough to where it's entertaining. So yeah. All right, up next on 2011 or newer is Lee.
You troll. Did that game actually exist?
Yes.
Raid Shadow Legends downloaded in the App Store today. I actually tried it. If it wasn't designed like such a mobile game, I actually might like it too. But it's actually pretty damn good for the class that it's competing in. It's pretty damn good. I love the commercials. I never skip those commercials. I don't skip those like I don't skip the Allstate commercials.
I am not convinced that it just doesn't automatically like drain your bank account and your social security number. Like those what was it where like if you downloaded a code you could be a Scottish like lord or something?
Wait. Had it on the tip of my tongue. It was a specific company and now I can't remember it.
Like it gave you a piece of dirt and then it said you were a nobility.
Oh, I know what you're fucking talking about. God.
I see, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they went under, but I can't remember what it's on your burner phones at the store today.
Established titles.
That's what it was, yeah. Raid Shadow Legends, give me a break.
I remembered my game.
Her name is Starfish.
Alright, what you got, Mero?
It is Monster Hunter 4. That was, yeah. I want to enjoy Monster Hunter. I really, really do, but yeah, that one was in the coffin for me, unfortunately. Just, I enjoy the concept of it. I don't know. Maybe it was just that game.
Ryan, next week if we have a raid, we should do bad games, and we should just do like the most awful game we've played instead of good ones.
Well, see, now that you mention it, people are gonna expect it. So I'll just keep that in the back pocket for now.
Yeah, because I just thought of like 5.
Like if y'all got ideas like that, you guys message it to me. So that way, when I bring it up, people are caught from the moment and they have to actually think, and then that's what makes it more fun. We'll do one more while we're waiting. So up next on Name a Game from 2011 or newer is Shock. Elden Ring because it is epic. Still haven't finished it, but I like my samurai build.
I haven't played that one. It's on my list.
Be sure you set aside a lot of time.
Well, I mean, WoW seems like it's gonna kill itself soon, though. There's gonna be time.
Oh, also, I think that next tier is probably the last tier for this expansion.
It definitely is. Dimensius is the final boss.
So like, be sure that y'all gear up your alts, you know, for when we do the World Tour rating. You know, so if you haven't gotten some stuff from normal heroic and you want to play a different alt, be sure you kind of get it geared either halfway through next season or towards the end.
Yeah, but remix doesn't really count, even whether it's coming. They've already said it's coming, but it doesn't really count as the expansion, same way Mob Remix doesn't. I don't think Faded is coming this time.
And if it is, they're just gonna treat it like season 4, and we're not gonna. We'll probably just do it for normal, but it's gonna be roped into like doing the World Tour raids.
I think their plan is for this expansion and the next two that are part of the 3 expansion thing, that they're only going to be a year and a half rather than 2-year expansions, 18 months. Because I think Midnight is coming like early next year. It's not going to be August of next year.
Maybe they'll do a Faded for the entire expansion. It'll be 6 raids, so it'll be a total of
well, theoretically, that'd be 9
multiply
raids.
8 it'll be a total of 48 bosses. You can do that in an hour.
I just don't like how we're paying more for less content. That's my issue with the 18-month cycle. If they didn't increase price, okay, sure, but they increased the cost of expansions by $10 on every tier, so it's like that kind of rubs me the wrong way.
These 8 boss raids, they suck.
Main reason I will not play Evoker, because Devastation is pretty fast. I can't see my character in combat, or my team in combat. I hate that.
I feel like they could have done a better middle ground than what they did, but
I agree.
Phase change.
Flaming coin, flaming coin.
And Wowhead is making everybody believe that there's that 3rd spec coming.
Okay.
Coin on you.
Because augmentation worked out so well for the meta when they did that.
I mean, it did. It's just it broke the game. It they should have made a 4th class if they were gonna do that. I love the idea. Blizzard's just terrible at balancing.
I know.
What they should have done is not put all of their eggs in one basket.
In one Evoker.
Exactly. Because it's a support class, and they didn't create a variety. They should have created a variety of support specs to roll into the already existing classes along with Evoker, so that
which ones are we killing?
There would be a reason.
Which colors do we need, Ryan?
Coin shot. Keep going, Valen.
So that there would be a reason, because support specs can work. EverQuest proved that literally decades ago. And that was also part of the problem, is that in WoW, support specs. A support spec was a new concept, and most players couldn't
Phase 2.
deal with wrapping their brains around how it would function in a party, in a raid, whatever. And I think if there had been more reason for people to play a support spec on their existing class, in addition to having the new one, then it probably would have worked better. But because everybody was essentially forced to play,
Come on.
you know, a race class that they didn't want to play, the whole thing just kind of died. And they just handled the whole thing very, very poorly. Big shocker, I know.
That's the Blizzard treatment.
But
It's like
Blizzard,
when they tried that with the stupid heroic or the stupid hero talents, right? Tried to force what was it, Shadow or was it Disc into a support spec, and the Disc players got mad.
I think it was Disc.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I hate the hero talents.
Yeah, I don't think it survives the trilogy. It may not even survive into Midnight.
What? No, they said no more borrowed power.
What?
That's
There's
what they said.
three this expansion.
What Blizzard
They
needs to
said
do.
borrowed power.
What they need to do is they need to like follow the Final Fantasy formula. They need to stop redoing the entire damn classes every 2 years or now every 18 months. Create a class fantasy, and then every year add 1 or 2 more abilities. And then like if the class needs a revamp, it needs a revamp. If it needs a cooler ability, it has a cooler ability. Like I've always hated why they gotta waste developer time remaking the class fantasy every expansion.
Blizzard should fix every fucking plot hole that we have in the lore right now. Fix every single goddamn plot hole. Retcon what you need to retcon. And then Midnight's gonna be last expansion, and then they just kill WoW right now, and then the next WoW is set 20,000 years ahead of time.
That's a good way to kill the franchise. That may work for a movie. I don't know what that. I don't know what that.
They are. See, the problem is EverQuest tried that, and I hated it when they came out with EverQuest 2. EverQuest 2 was set, I forget how far in the future from the original EverQuest, and there was a gigantic, forgive the term, cataclysm, and the major continents were all shattered, and there were just scattered islands on the planet. The moon had exploded, and that used to be a place you could actually go to, and it was an entire expansion was dedicated to the moon, and there was an entire race that they came out with that lived on the moon, and the race was gone. The only thing that they did well, I think, was the crafting, because they had such a variety of crafting, but EverQuest did crafting better than WoW ever has anyway. But you were able to play the game as a crafter, and level up completely through crafting with the same amount of time as people who were doing dungeons and going out and, doing whatever, standard combat stuff. And so That was, I think, the only thing that EverQuest 2 got right. But, just the fact, because when I played EverQuest, when Lucklin came out, and the Vashir, which were like hat people, giant, like, leopard people and panther people and et cetera, et cetera. I was like, oh, all my main characters were Vashir, and I like the moon was my base. The Charval, which was the main hub city up there, I mean, that's where I lived. And then to come into EverQuest 2 and just see it dawn and exploded in the sky, as I was wandering around playing the game, you just look up at the sky and there's just the remnants of the exploded moon. It's like, it was brutal.
I'll stop at the moon died. He'll be in heartbreak.
Well, thanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Split even.
Frontal. Knocking back.
By the way, when my computer restarted, it decided to update everything.
Oh, yay!
It's been updating like so many things. My computer's restarted itself twice now. I'm super happy about that.
Well, I guess better now than later. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that.
I mean, you gotta see it as like maybe the universe is telling you don't wear your headphones tonight because the crickets are coming back.
Didn't listen.
Pop bomb.
Help serve.
So.
Phase change. Watch your step.
I just wonder why today. I was on last night and everything was fine.
You had one too many updates queued and your PC was like, well, if we don't update, I'm gonna break. So.
Watch your step. Phase 2.
Pop mine.
Frost Shadow. Pleasure working with you.
I can't attack that.
In the next life, pal.
Alright, up next on
What's next,
Name a Game from
Gallywix?
2011 or newer is Draco.
Someone's getting cranky. You want to host me? Keep going. I'll see you soon enough. Gallywix, it doesn't have to end here.
Oh, save me the mush. The
Well, was the only game I played since 2011. I played way too much.
I'm not being soft. I'm offering you a way out.
That's fine.
Don't make the offers. I do. Now watch and learn how a real goblin takes charge.
Alright, up next on Name a Game is Times. 2011 or newer.
2011 or newer. I don't know if anyone's played this yet, but I really like it when I Stray.
Oh, I want to play that one so bad.
What was the name of it?
Stray.
The Bink Simulator.
You play as a stupid cat, basically.
Not a stupid cat.
The cat is only as stupid as the guy behind the keyboard. And with me,
Ken's fine word.
Roger doesn't like cats. I'm feeling shade. I have fallen to my death many a time in that damn game. Like, oh, I'm fine. No, I'm not fine. No, there's no invisible walls in this game. You just fall to your death, okay? And what is it? One of the achievements in there is like knock everything off the edge. I was like, okay, where does this fall? Knock that off the edge. Oh, it killed somebody. I probably should have killed that guy.
You kill people as the cat?
You kill things, but sometimes it'll bug out and something will hit one of the NPCs and they'll just fall on the ground, so have their walking animation.
Alright, up next on Name a Game 2011 or newer is Wraith the Zell. Arkham City.
Run of the cages.
Where is she?
Rachel.
Alright, up next on Name a Game 2011 or newer. Absolutely based with that. Batman games are definitely better. Up next is Brave. Name a Game 2011 or newer. Stardew Valley. Seen it, haven't played it yet because I don't like the way it looks.
Yep, that's me. I don't like the way the graphics and everything look on it. I mean, I like those type of games, but I can't get past the graphics. I just can't.
Too cutesy.
Up next on Name a Game 2011 or newer is Fred.
My wife plays this a lot. Is Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
The new Zelda game. Tears of the Kingdom. Sorry, Tears of the Kingdom is the second one. She plays that a lot. I stopped playing Zelda on Breath of the Wild, and she got mad at me. Because I'm playing WoW all the time. She says, "Hey, I like to watch you play." So she had to fight the bad guys by herself, which she's become a much better player because of it.
I like to try to make things that don't really work and then let them go and see what happens. But they don't really move all that well in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah. It's interesting. The machine making in that game is different. It's kind of interesting.
My father's an engineer, so when the game first came out, I would make like he designed helicopters. So I would make like boats that like you would look like it was just gonna like use a propeller to try to swim, but I would give it arms so it like force itself on the land, and I would just send it to him, and he would just go, why did you do this? Wonder if I have any of those saved still on my computer.
I am positive you do.
Up next on Name a Game 2011 or newer is Takari. Balatro, Recent Obsession. I've seen it. It's not my cup of tea, but it won some game awards back in December. Fun fact about that one that I like about those type of indie games is that was made by like one dude. 95% of that game is made by one guy, so that's like super awesome. All right, up next on Name a Game 2011 or newer is Fire Tits. Valheim. I keep saying I'm gonna buy that just so I can install the HD mod so it looks better to me and I play it. I never do. That's a really good game though.
You got storm clouds rolling through, and as soon as there's a clap of thunder, my dog went, nope, it came right by my feet.
Oh.
All right, last up for the week is Valen. Name a Game 2011 or newer.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Fuck yes. Yes. Yes.
How could you not?
I need to play that one too.
My only complaint is I wish that they allowed you to have 6 or 7 party members like the original Baldur's Gate 1 or 2, but you can mod that in. You can mod it, but they should have. That should have been from the get.
Well, actually, they've now added in a new function. When was the last time you played it?
Before this expansion came out.
You can now do that in the game and turn it on as a built-in mod. So you can have basically Party Limit Be Gone was the mod that I used to use, and now you don't need it anymore. You can just have max party limit.
Oh, that's
and you can just turn it on.
Did you do groups?
That's good to know that that's baked in now. So, yay! Should have still launched with it, but yay! Oh, thanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to die, chumps.
Group 1 shot.
Full of what the boys have been working on. Blast ya.
Bomb
Bust out the
incoming.
big bombs, boys.
Group 2 shot.
Full of what the boys have been working on.
Watch your step.
Gas for me, you little jerks. Warm regards.
Group 1 shot.
Full of what the boys have been working on.
Not ready.
Bust
Bomb
out the
incoming.
big bombs,
Too
boys.
far away. Out of range.
Group 2 shot.
Full of what the boys have been working on. It's getting hot in here.
Watch your step.
Face full of rain. Move your feet.
Group 1 shot.
Full of what the boys have been working on.
Bomb
Bust out the
incoming.
big bombs, boys. Blast ya.
Group 2 shot.
Full of what the boys have been working on.
Watch your step.
Gas for me, you little jerks.
Phase change.
Nah. I got something else.
Hero.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh,
Nice.
Push him to that's a first.
Interrupt. Phase 2.
What happened?
Wait, is he gonna kill us because we didn't throw the bombs down?
No,
Bomb
we're
incoming.
just straight to the last phase.
Too far away.
I think that makes up for all the times it fucked up whenever I was doing some of the runs.
Help soak.
I don't know
We
what would
had the
happen.
repeat. We had the repeat of the second phase.
But yeah.
Watch your step.
Yeah, that was super annoying.
Away. Defensive.
Bomb incoming.
It's alive! Fire it up!
Have a bomb. All bombs to the hole or outside the ring.
Help soak.
Take boom, heroes!
So,
Hot in here!
Watch your step.
Just got a
defensive and run away.
complicated. Oh, pardon me.
Bomb incoming.
Higher caliber.
Help soak.
Boom, heroes!
So,
Blast ya! Learn your lesson! Hey, get in here!
just hit the boss.
It's alive! Fire it up!
Yeah. Good read.
I don't believe that. None of you are what Gallywix was. So, what now? We rebuild this place. We start cleaning up the mess he made. And eventually, we make the world recognize him. Alright, I can get behind that.
Good plan.
We've got your back if you've got ours.
All right, thanks for playing, folks. We'll see you next week.
Bye.